Am I right about that?
Cartoon.
It's cartoon. Cool. Everybody get excited for Mr. Ricardo Cate, ladies and gentlemen.
Take my photo.
Thanks. Yeah, I've been coming here for 4 weeks, and I realized I put this thing up here because I want to try new material, but I feel comfortable having something in front of me just because I'm creative, white people. I like to have something between me just in case. So Evan comes up to me and he says, he comes up to our native table over here, the native section. And we're all minding our own business, we got a nice table, and he wants to place the camera over there. And I'm like, that's U.S. history right there. Tell me names are reservation, nice section, the government wants to come in and put something there. So I was gonna tell him, hey, he goes, can I put the camera here? I was gonna tell him, oh no, I don't think so, because the camera's gonna take my spirit. Anyway, yeah, I love coming out here, and I just bought this shirt, this new shirt from Goodwill, and
Nice.
yeah, I love shopping there, but I'm not apologizing for how I look. This is how I look. I always have the signature bandana, the shirt, the jeans, the boots, and then the bow guard. And this was a bow guard back in the day when we used to shoot bows and arrows, but now it has a more significant meaning. And so, anyway, this is how I look. And so, I remember one time, a couple of years ago here in town, my friend texted me, hey, come out to Tiny's. They're doing karaoke over here. And I love doing karaoke. It's close to Halloween, right? And so I go, yeah, I'd love to meet you over there. They start at 7. So about 7:30, I walk up to Tiny's, and I'm just like this with my backpack, which is also a signature thing I have in my bag, because I always have my artwork in there. And so he had texted me, if you come up here and you're in a costume, you can get them for free. Otherwise, it's $10. So there's this couple, this Blake couple, like a married couple, but they got blood all over them, and they go in for free. And so I step up, there's a lady sitting there, and she goes, okay, it's $10 unless you are in a costume. I said, well, I am in a costume. She goes, who are you supposed to be? I said, you know that cartoonist, Ricardo Cate? Draws the cartoons in the newspaper? She goes, yeah. Well, that's who I'm dressed as. And she looks at me up and down, she goes, you look just like him. And she lets me in. So I'm kind of Santa famous. But this is how I look. I showed up like this in Denver, forgot you.
Corey, what the fuck?
His English name, because we know each other by our name.
That's right.
And so Corey, Jovian, and I showed up to Denver, and that day, the population of Native Americans in Denver doubled, right? Because there were 6 of us in town.
Right.
So anyway, I show up just like this. I check in the hotel, the Maven. It's one of the fanciest hotels downtown. And I'm getting ready to go to the comedy show from there, right? Where we're performing. And I walk out like this, and people started coming up to me, handing me money. Here you go, sir. Here's $5. And I want your money, I probably have more money than you do. So anyway. So my mom asked me, where do you go every Wednesday? I just told her a while ago, I gotta go up to Santa Fe Mountain. I'll be back before we're on lockdown right now, so I have to be home by 9, but I think I can sneak through. Anyway, she's, why do you go up there all the time? And it's like, there's this place I go to, called the Chili Line, and I get to perform in front of immigrants, right? And, white people. And she said, oh, I have to bless you then. So she starts blessing me, and so tonight she's blessing me in the traditional way, and my Uncle Hubert's sitting there, and he's looking on, and he thinks this is a big deal. It's not, but he steps up, he comes up, taps me on the shoulder, he says, I'm very proud of you. And then he walks out, and I'm standing there going, oh my gosh, Uncle Hubert just told me that he's proud of me, and he's always never had a nice thing to say about me. And so after my mom blesses me, I go outside, and you know, the sun is going down, and he's like standing on this mound of dirt, and he's doing this to the north, to the west, to the south, to the east. And I'm standing there going, oh my gosh, Uncle Hubert, first of all, never said anything nice to me. Now he's doing this prayer for me. And so I go up to him, and I'm standing at the foot of the mountain, and he's up there, you know, to the north, to the west, to the south, and to the east. And I go, wow, Uncle Hubert, thank you for doing this. And he looks down and goes, doing what? And I said, you're saying a prayer for me because I'm going up to do this great thing. He goes, I'm not saying a prayer. I'm trying to get a signal on my cell phone. So anyway, I'm native. You know, I've been coming there for 4 weeks, and every week I tell you I'm native. For some reason, I have to tell you because sometimes you don't know. Especially when I was in the military, I did 4 years in the Marine Corps, and when I was stationed out in Japan, these Filipino women would come up to me. Are you Filipino? I'm like, no, fuck no, get the fuck away from me. I'm not Filipino. And they would do that. So, so anyway. I was thinking about the American mentality out in foreign countries. And this was back in the early 90s. I was in Japan. And so I was in an air base. And but when we landed there, this guy went to boot camp with this white dude from Montana, tall cowboy, right, looking guy. And so we get off the airport in Japan. And we're walking through the airport in Japan. Right in Iwakuni, Japan, which is about 45 miles north of Hiroshima. So we're walking through the airport, and he looks around and he says, man, look at all these foreigners. And I said, Nick, you're the foreigner. And it was like really weird that you know, that American mentality. And so that's just something I wanted to mention. But anyway. So I'm in Iwakuni on the mainland for like 4 months. I've been eating the food on base, and sometimes I'll go outside, you know, go eat the sushi, whatever, drink the sake. And so one day I take the train to Hiroshima, and it's the first time in Hiroshima because someone